Hey everyone, it's us, the Brownstone boys. We are here in Brooklyn Heights, Brooklyn.
This is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Brooklyn, and we just completed a renovation project here. And believe it or not, it's not in a brownstone, it's in a loft apartment.
Folks, we are taking you inside our latest completed project that we call Palomas on Poplar.
There's a really funny story behind that. 𝘽𝙊𝙇𝙊𝙒 and 𝘽𝙊𝙔𝙎, they're such a sweet couple. We loved working with them. She is from Miami and 𝘽𝙊𝙔𝙎 is from the Netherlands, and one of their favorite cocktails is the Paloma. And believe it or not, we actually came back to that a lot during the design process.
We are dying to show you every inch of this stunning loft space. I think we should zip it and head inside. Let's head inside Palomas on Poplar. So welcome inside Palomas on Poplar.
Come on in. So here we are in the main living area of Palomas on Poplar, and one of the first things that you notice are these soaring high ceilings. This is a loft apartment with double height ceilings, and don't forget, I mean, we have a view of the Brooklyn Bridge in the New York skyline.
This view is probably the most stunning view. When we first met 𝘽𝙊𝙇 and 𝘽𝙊𝙔𝙎, they had a long laundry list of reasons why they wanted to renovate. Fortunately, they lived in this space, so they knew exactly what worked in their lifestyle and what didn't work. They share this place with their daughter, 𝘽𝙁𝙁𝙊𝙁, and they all share the same bathroom. So they definitely needed their own private space.
So this was actually a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. We were able to create a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, and we were able to give 𝘽𝙊𝙇 and 𝘽𝙁𝙁 a full primary suite. So we can't wait to show you that upstairs.
Before we go upstairs, I think we should start in the kitchen.
So the kitchen was so much smaller before, and it's hard to imagine right now, but we elongated this kitchen so much in this direction because we actually moved the front door. The front door was about 3 feet this way, and it cramped the kitchen in this corner over here.
So we knew that we had to move that door over.
And there was also a laundry room right there
that
we relocated to another place, which we'll show you in a second.
Now the kitchen is really open. It's part of this living room space with those gorgeous views, but something I love most about this kitchen is just these really beautiful countertops.
And these countertops are from handstone. This is the Montauk color. We also have it on the backsplash.
Yep.
And I love how we waterfowled this side of the island with that same material.
This side has the really nice curvature, which I think is just so appropriate. And the real reason why we added this curve is because of the distance between the staircase and the island. And curving this just kind of gave it a little bit more open of a space over here.
So that's a theme that you're gonna see throughout this entire house is curves. We curved the side of the island. We curved a wall when you enter, just to take that hard edge off, to open things up and make it more airy. And you see it on the edge of the mezzanine here. We decided to curve these corners, which just softens it a little bit and just makes it so beautiful.
Folks, you are looking at custom millwork kitchen here, and this beautiful cabinetry was designed and put together by Iron Oaks here in New York.
If you look at the fronts of the cabinets, they are a custom color. This is a color from Farrow and Ball. We went with this lower profile rail around the edge of it. So instead of having a thicker shaker rail around the cabinet, it's much smaller, but the thinner rail makes it a lot more modern, so it's very beautiful.
𝘽𝙊𝙇 and 𝘽𝙁𝙁 love entertaining. They live in a condo building, so they're friends with a lot of the neighbors. So having this open space here is just so perfect for entertaining. Kids can sit at the table, adults can sit around here drinking Palomas. This whole space just really flows together beautifully.
Absolutely, and we talked about how the name of this project is Palomas on Poplar, and here you go. There's Palomas on the counter, ready to go.
So transitioning from the kitchen to the living room, the first thing you will notice are these beautiful herringbone floors. Folks, this is our first time that we have worked with 𝘽𝙊𝙇𝙊𝙒 on this project, and I have to say, I think we're pretty hooked now.
It's a pre-finished floor, so it's very easy to install. And when you go up to the mezzanine and you look down at these herringbone floors and you see that pattern, it's just so perfect. And let's also, while we're in the living room, we have to look at this little fireplace. This one I love because it's smaller than we usually see these fireplaces, which is perfect for this apartment. And then this soaring mirror on top of it too is so beautiful. And this mirror, I believe, is from 𝘽𝙁𝙊𝙆.
That's from 𝘽𝙁𝙆, and the fireplace mantle we salvaged from a brownstone in Jersey City.
Yeah.
So props to Jersey. But again, Barry and I love mixing the old with the new, and I just think this is a perfect example of that. But in the heart of the living room, and something that we went back and forth on constantly, was the chandelier above us. Our friends at Global Lighting said they had the perfect chandelier. We got Ilsa, the homeowner, in the car with us, and we drove up to Global Lighting Studios, and we saw it in person. And I have to be honest, at first she was not sold on it. So we did a little toying around with the chandelier, and I have to say it's probably the most fitting and stunning thing in this house right now. You look at it and you think of a snake, but it's from pure recycled elevator cables, which is just so special and really fits into the theme of the old meets the new.
So another really huge feature in this house and in this living room is this brick wall behind us. This brick wall was a natural brick color. It was really sucking up a lot of light from the room. And so we put this whitewash color on it to give the room a more airy feel, and I think this really accomplished it. The other thing that we did, which was a huge change, is move this spiral staircase that goes up to the primary suite from this side of the room that was pretty much what you walked into to this side of the room, where it does make a whole lot more sense because it
just
creates
really opens up the space.
A much more open feeling, especially when you walk into the house. So although it was a lot of work to do that, I think it was definitely worth it to open it up.
100%. Speaking of which, let's head upstairs and check out the primary suite. So this new suite is completely changing for the entire homeowners. They have their own space now, which is really special, and it was a really big, important part of their renovation. Before, they never had full privacy up on the top floor. They had these 90 cylinder blocks that we were in desperate need to get rid of.
The glass brick.
So this new partition from the floor to ceiling from cristallic glass really gives them the privacy that they deserve. But another thing I really love is if they kind of want to be interactive with the space downstairs, this partition actually opens up. Again, this was a custom build from cristallic glass, which is just incredible, but you can open these up and it allows for a really nice airflow from the bottom all the way up.
And I love the industrial feel with these black panes,
yes,
which I think is just so cool.
So behind me is the new primary bedroom, and we decided to put the bed against the wall over here, this beautiful wall of curtains. Keep in mind it's a loft building, so if they're occupying the 5th floor, on the 6th floor is where we're at right now. And this is what that wall of curtain does. It hides the door to the exit on the floor above them. And we put 2 pendants on the side of the bed over here. These pendants are from Global Lighting. Really love the modern look to them. The black is just really stunning, and at night it has this beautiful warm tone to it. And the thing that is so incredible about the space is that this primary suite goes all the way through.
We have a custom vanity here that's built into the wall. It's floating off the floor. You know, space is tight in this loft, so floating the vanity off the floor creates a more open feeling. We have these beautiful lights on both sides of the mirrors. There's a lot of curves and a lot of arches throughout this house. So you see these 2 arched mirrors that we have here also mimic the arched entrance to the toilet and shower room as well.
Behind us, we have this gorgeous wallpaper from Graham & Brown. Really love the pop of color from this wallpaper.
And this is also the wall that you see when you look in from the bedroom.
A little backstory on the homeowners. She is originally from Miami, and he is from the Netherlands. So those contrast of designs and backgrounds are really relevant to spaces, and I think this wallpaper just screams Miami, which I'm always on board for. I love it so much. But we're going to continue underneath this archway over here, and this is leading into their WC and also the shower room. Really love the dark tile. We brought this dark tile all the way in through the floor and then up on the shower wall. And then we have a contrasting really nice marble that we did in a vertical stack. And I just think it really elevates this entire space.
And although the ceiling is low, this shower is enormous. And one thing that we love to do is, instead of making a niche in the shower just kind of like framed out, we like to go from wall to wall. It really elongates the space. It makes it look very custom and luxurious that way.
And adding an LED strip under here also gives it that light that I think also was necessary in the space with the lower ceilings. And it's just a really nice vibe, morning, noon, or night. So now we want to show you the last part of this house. And this part includes Olivia's bedroom, the original bathroom that the entire family shared, and a brand new laundry area.
As we walk through this beautiful arch that we put in, you'll see that the wall is very thick, and it's because it used to be the exterior wall to the building. And so this unit, it was combined from a bunch of different buildings. Now it's actually one unit in one big building.
Going back to the theme of the curves, you'll notice right as you walk through here, this beautiful curved wall detail, and we brought the curvature all the way down into the baseboard here, so it really adds these nice architectural moments. So immediately you are blinded almost by this beautiful wallpaper. It is bright, it is fun. Going back to Ilsa's Miami days, we needed a big moment here, as that you're always gonna have that sight line, and I just love looking at this wallpaper beyond the arch.
And if you remember, we told you that we relocated the laundry room because we moved that front door to make the kitchen bigger. So this is where the laundry room ended up. We have this beautiful millwork that matches the kitchen, and we have the laundry units here, and then we have a pantry and a storage unit right here. So lots of storage that's built into this area. Again, making the most use of a small space and making it as functional as possible.
Absolutely, and I love that it's almost a play on the kitchen, so it's like one continuous space, even though they're completely separate. So the lay of the land here, to the left of us is Olivia's bedroom. We're gonna let her have her privacy today. The door behind me you might recognize. This is a Brownstone Boys inspired glass door. What we did here is we got a salvage door. We cut out that area here. We put some beautiful chicken wire glass in here for privacy. I love that this is pocket door, so it slides in and out. And then the inlay here with the brass detail is really beautiful. So behind this door is the original bathroom, but we actually have a very special guest with us. We have our assistant designer, Miss Olivia, who actually designed her own bathroom herself. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
I love, love, love your new bathroom.
Thank you.
What do you think about it now that you have a brand new bathroom?
I love the peach theme, and I love how everything matches nicely.
I love that too. Is peach your favorite color?
Yes.
So when you designed your bathroom, what was some of the big things that you knew that you wanted in your bathroom?
I definitely did want a lot of brass included in it, and I
Okay.
did want it kind of like white.
So you want it nice and light with the white tiles. I love that. And I really love your light here. Is that picked by you?
My mom found it on Pinterest, and first I wasn't like too sure about it, but then we got them and they were really pretty.
Yeah. I mean, it's so beautiful. Don't come from our jobs, but you're a very good designer, and we hope that maybe in a couple years you can work with us. Yeah?
Definitely, yes.
High five. Yeah.
So that concludes our house tour here at Palomas on Poplar. We really hope you enjoyed this house tour.
Let us know what your favorite part was in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel. We have lots of really great house tours coming up. And share this video if you can with someone else, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, everyone.